Hey, my name is Stacy Pederson, funny motivational speaker, and I've been doing some reflecting about the difference between 2020 versus 2022. So I'm going to share some of those with you. But first, please like, subscribe, and share should you find this even remotely interesting. 2020 was a year, right? We're kind of sick of hearing about it. What I realized was that the difference between 2020 and 2022 is we're kind of sick of everything that has to do with anything about being sick. So here's some examples. So just right off the bat, do you remember way back in 2020 when we used to shout at 8 p.m. for the frontline workers? Do you? Yeah. You know what? 2022, we don't really. I mean, it's cold out. I'm not doing it. You do it. I mean, if you did do it, people would think you're crazy because nobody does it anymore because, quite frankly, nobody cares. Another one way back in 2020 would be, we had that toilet paper thing that we did where everybody freaked out and toilet paper became a thing. And it's like now, if, the store doesn't have toilet paper, we're like, I don't know, I guess just take a shower or use a towel. I mean, really, because I don't care. Do you remember the very first time you ordered in, like from DoorDash or Instacart or Uber Eats or whatever, and you were like so scared of the person, but so grateful? Do you remember? Like they would come and at a distance, you'd be like, thank you so much for risking your life. I just really had a hankering for taquitos. And then you just like disinfected everything, right? Nowadays, it's like me. I'm like, how long's that taquito been sitting out? 2 days? You think it's got enough chemicals in there anywhere to just, I don't know, keep it fresh? I mean, you know why? We don't care. We don't care. Another one, Tiger King, sourdough bread, some of the, all the Corona comedy on YouTube. It's like, this is so 2020, right? We just really don't care. Speaking of so 2020 and not caring at all, Trump, every once in a while I see a headline. I don't watch the news, but I'll see a headline about Trump does something. And I'm like, nobody cares. I don't care. Whatever. We don't care. We don't care. The other one that I think is funny is how passionate people were about the face mask thing, right? Like, don't tell me to wear a face mask. It's my body and I'll do what I want. Facebook, everything. People freaking out, masks, don't tell the government, whatever. And those same people, if they didn't die from Corona, now are all wear masks because the government's trying to kill them. And I just want to get a bowl of popcorn, kind of like, I'm like, how can you make that switch from my body, I'm not going to live in fear, to the government's trying to kill me for population control? I just want to get a bowl of popcorn and just sit and watch the trilogy. Like, where is this going next? Where is this going next? I did care about masks. Remember when we were trying to make them fashionable? Like, who had the fashionable masks, or you couldn't even get one? You're making a handmade mask. Nowadays, you need a mask. It's like we just shove our hands between our car seat and the console and just kind of feel around, hoping we can find one because we forgot it. And we'll pull one out, and it's like our nasty kids with goldfish cracker on it and like a unicorn. We don't care. We don't care. We're just going to wear it anyway. Don't care. The Zoom mullet, that was a thing where, he was like a professional on the top, party on the bottom. We don't do the Zoom mullet anymore. You know why? Because there's no party, period. We don't do anything with the top, right? I know that every single person pretty much watching this right now, if you've worked at all virtually, someone whether in your office, your boss, someone somewhere at some point in the last 2 years has seen you on a call eating in your bed. You know why? Because we just don't care. And they'll say, "Are you working?" You're like, "I'm on the call, ain't I?" Like, it's too much, right? It's too much. I would also like to say, remember when we used to care about cancel culture, movie stars, their political stances, award seasons? It's like, I don't know. Do I care? I don't care. Do you care? Nobody cares. Even, I got to be honest, even with my kids, there for a while, people were really freaking out about whether or not to, you can't keep my kids home because if you keep my kids home, they're going to struggle and da da da. And then there was the opposite end. You put my kids in school, they're going to die. And now we all just kind of are like, hey, are you breathing today? Okay, good. There's some cereal for dinner. I mean, honestly, we just don't care. Do you remember when it was really fashionable to redecorate your house like every 5 seconds, like all the remodel shows? Yeah, you know what? Who cares? Nobody's been in my house in 2 years. I feel like I just got rid of my Amazon boxes that I was using for a key drop next to my door. I'm like, it's probably time to go. And the only reason I got it was because there was something down the road with a $10 sign on it. And I was like, do I want to haul that up the stairs? I don't know. It's $10. I guess so. And I did it. And, but other than that, I don't care. We don't care. Oh, here's one of my favorites. One of my favorites. In 2019, do you remember when beer taps and gym memberships was a work perk? Remember that? Yeah. You know what? It's a great work, but that's not a work perk. Okay. What a work perk is like, I would like to go to work and not die. That to me would be a work perk. And I would actually not only not like to die, I would like to make enough money that I could pay my rent, buy food, and maybe even get wild and crazy and pay for my gas. Maybe, right? That's a work perk. You know what? Because I can drizzly my beer if I want to. So yeah, a lot's changed, like 2020, we just were so, and then 2022's come around. And if anybody is all that, you remember the whole hustle culture, gotta go for it, gotta live. And it's like, again, so 2020. I mean, I will tell you though, there's good things that have happened because what we do care about is actually more important. Like now we care about the times we get to see our family or our friends. Now we care about, getting to do what we want to do with our lives because it's short and we don't like people telling us what to do. And, we care about the ones we love. We care about what we get to do in our day. We care about how we live. We care about or concerned about maybe our neighbors more because we've been around them so much. We care about things that actually matter. We care about things that matter. And I also want to say that if you find in 2022, like you are so unmotivated, great, because that's kind of normal. Like it's just normal. We're tired. We don't care. And that's okay. It's okay. You know what? We'll get through it. We're smarter. We're wiser. And it's okay to not be okay for a while, just get help if you need it. But yeah, 2020 was, people really cared about like a lot. And the gift of 2022 is that nobody gives a crap about anything. Yeah.
That brown goat right there will not come around people. But it's actually kind of neat.